Innovative.
The WB Morning Show, hosted by the real Young LA and Cool Ass Cam.
Say now, you know what I'm talking about? We back around this thing. It's your boy Young LA, the real Young LA, and you know I got Cool Ass Cam with me. Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. I hope y'all ready for the wake and bake.
You already know, around here we get started with the chopsticks and that good mimosa thing, you know what I'm talking about? If you don't know, if you way in the back and you just logged on, this is what we do around here, the WB Morning Show. I got a special guest in the house. Go ahead and introduce yourself, brother.
Yo, this your boy Young Savage, a.k.a. Savage KEYZ, a.k.a. the real Young KEYZ. That was my very first name, by the way, for those that don't know. If you know, you know.
That's what's up, man. I usually start off the show asking, do you remember how me and you met?
Man, this was...
There's no right or wrong answers, just good content for the people, man.
It was years ago, man. My boy Cam introduced us. I think me and you had a mutual, somebody we knew. Finesse, but
a rapper.
But it wasn't just him. It was Roosevelt. Roosevelt was he was working with some producer named Epic the Don.
That part, Epic.
And me and him had came off of doing some shows back in like 2007. We was using Epic Beats.
That's all like 15 years ago or something, man.
Nigga, like
no, that like 18 years ago.
It's a lot of history.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so during that time, like a lot of my earlier shit was because of Cam. Like the nigga pushed me to kind of do the rap and shit.
So in 2007, he was podcasting back then. What he was doing?
This nigga had did high school talent shows, and we was rapping, and the nigga wanted me to hop on with him.
Got you.
And we had a nigga.
So he was doing it before you.
That nigga was putting shit together before me.
Got
like
you.
we was in a whole little party crew thing together.
What was the name of the party crew?
Party Knockers.
Yeah, you took me back.
Remember?
Like that was.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. Just go ahead and put your seatbelt on.
Shout out to Zaga though, because we was having house parties at Zaga House back in the day.
Yeah, we was doing the
hey, y'all been doing this for a while then.
And we was doing house party. Like I met him back when I was like 16 at the pool at the Thompson Pool in Bellflower. I had just moved out this way, and I met this nigga. I met Za, and another one of the homies. And we just start throwing summer parties that turned into hood parties. And
how did they turn from the summer to the hood that fast?
Man,
because it got popping real fast. Everybody started pulling up.
Man, it was just that close to everything. Like it's a boiling pot of just different hoods. And
say that everybody be living in Bellflower.
Yeah,
sure.
So and it's just mutual grounds for everything. Like everybody that you can think you can get along with, get mad at, like they come to these functions, and we was them niggas. So we was doing little club events at people's houses before there was clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the shirts for all the homies in the crew.
Oh yeah, KEYZ was doing the graphic design and stuff like that.
I was airbrushing from my house.
That's what's up. I ain't know nothing about none of this, man. Keep on putting me up on game.
A lot of shows we did back in the day. Like I remember one time he did one with some paint, you know,
the cloth paint.
Made me a shirt to wear for the performance, you know.
That
was dope.
I was doing like rest in peace shirts for niggas that like really lost homies. I was doing.
But you know how to draw?
Yeah. I've been drawing since I was like 5 years old, all the way. Like I had like 2 scholarships. I didn't pick them up with the
for
art.
Drawing?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I ain't even know.
Yeah, bro, for illustrating and shit like that, you know, before the whole rapping shit, bro.
Obviously, we way back in 2007 right now, man.
Yeah.
You ain't never got into graphic designs like it's got a iPad and got to fucking around nowadays?
I did. All right, so when I dropped my first official mixtape, I did the graphics for it.
Right.
Before I actually start fucking with people, I was doing that shit. I still fuck around on my phone from time to time, but I just couldn't get on the technical side. I could do everything by hand. I'm traditional.
No, they got it now where you can draw right into it. They got pen and.
That's what I do on the phone. I do that
what's
shit,
up.
but it's still a little,
still a lot. I got
it's still
you.
a little bit of technical.
Got you.
So once I get the hang of that, I'll probably hop back in it.
That's what's up, man.
So
Damn, that nigga said y'all the party knockers, man.
Yeah.
How y'all come up with that name?
that was them niggas.
Let me hear about it, Cam. Break that down
was
for
them
us, because
niggas.
I don't really understand what does party knocking means. What does that mean?
All right, so our slogan was "We'll knock your party." You know, like
What does that
pretty
mean?
much. Look,
know
I was
you talking
taking.
about
I was
knock
taking.
I
like
heard
the-
about knocking a year, but what you do?
I was doing like the graphic arts, you know, shit like that back in high school. So I was making like party flyers and shit like that. So everybody started having their little house parties. So they would call us to pretty much come through and get their party cracking. So,
Gotcha.
oh, we need flyers. All right, we're gonna get your flyers. We're gonna get your.
So you
know,
basically
we got a DJ for you.
We gonna take y'all to the next level. We see where y'all going, but bring us, and then we'll add all of the special stuff to it to make you look like an official party.
Yep. You want everybody to show up? All right.
And y'all was calling that the party knocking though.
Yeah.
We'll come knock your party.
Right.
Okay, put a nigga up on something, man. That's crazy.
And it was,
You know, throughout the years, terminology start changing and shit
Come
like
on,
that.
man.
But that's what it was back
but
then.
it was me, Cam, Punch. Before it was Punch though, we had
My brother.
shout out to the homie Punch. You feel me?
The
Before
homie Ralph, man. DJ Ralph.
I was gonna say
it was Ralph.
It was Ralph. Before it was Punch, it was Ralph. But we still fucked with Punch heavy. Like when we did the talent show, this nigga Punch slid through. You feel me? Like they was all going to the same school. I went to a different high school than these niggas.
That part.
But those were my nigga. I didn't
You
fuck
want to
with
shout out
nobody.
your high school?
Fuck no.
Okay,
Shout
that
out.
part. I felt
hey.
like you didn't want to. Let's
Hey,
get there. Let's
hey,
go there.
Hey, listen, man.
We ain't even gonna talk about it. Keep on going.
Shout
with
out
it.
Poly High, man. I was
okay.
supposed to go there.
Nigga said where he's supposed to go.
but everybody I was cool with, they obviously went to Bellflower, or some sort, you know.
Yeah.
But when we did the shows and stuff like that, all them niggas came, showed love, support. We ain't get booed, not one time. You feel me? We did a couple shows.
Oh,
and
niggas
shit.
was getting booed though.
Oh, niggas was getting
Okay, I
but
hear you. I just want to put that out there. It was
Yeah.
the people before y'all could have got booed, and the people after y'all, but not y'all.
Yeah, no, we got.
That's
we
a
got
tough
love.
crowd too. I want you to know. I didn't been in one where they was booing right before me,
Man,
and you got to walk out and change the
He said,
weather.
I gotta follow that.
That's
Hey,
nasty.
I got a code when we get
when we get
up
a little
in the
further up
in
in
the
there.
timeline.
Okay, all right.
But around this time, like me and Punch and the homie Ralph, like before I knew that Punch was gonna be like our official DJ, Ralph was the guy that was like helping us get parties.
Right.
He had like a crowd his own. He had like the Filipino crowd because
Right.
he was Asian.
Mm-hmm.
He got us our first official show, like auditioning for Lil Wayne type shit.
Damn, that's what's up.
Me and Cam ended up meeting OT Genesis before he was OT.
Oh yeah.
And
Tiger
and
there when they was in GED.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
When
I
they
knew
was all a
OT
part of
back
that
then,
show.
too, for sure. He
Yeah.
was just Genesis. He wasn't even OT back then.
Yep. Shout out to OT.
He had
'cause
that Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Right.
Jackie
Nah,
Chan.
it was even before that.
Before that,
Oh, okay, well, then what
He had a track called Fly Like I.
Like I.
Oh, I did remember that track. I didn't know him when he dropped that though. Yeah. Hey, shout out to my nigga Zaga man. He is not here though. Don't tell
Why
nobody
you always
else.
gotta announce me when I walk into the room?
Hey man, this is what we do in the studios, man. You just walk in, you get announced. They gonna hear the noise in the back. I don't want them to think we
Nah,
too
shout him
ghetto
out
and
'cause-
shit. Even though we is ghetto, you know what I'm talking about.
Nah, shout him out too.
You shouted him out already
Like-
though. He damn near get shouted out all the time. Hey,
Cause
shout
I
out
mean,
to my Jamaican partner. He was not here right now.
hey, yeah, we gotta plug his food. This nigga got some fire ass Jamaican food. Oh God,
Let's say that. What's your favorite dish, real quick?
man, it's always gonna be the oxtail.
Oxtail. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
That
man,
part.
the
They
oxtail,
special
man.
over there, man.
Extra gravy.
Yeah,
hey, I
right.
don't, hey, listen, if they don't cuss you out for extra gravy, it ain't good.
It ain't good. They say, man, we can't just be giving. Yes, you can. I'll pay extra. You
Exactly.
hear me? We
I don't
got-
want to hear no. We don't have that.
We don't want to. We not coming back then.
Yeah, like
All right, so let's go back into the good story.
yeah.
man.
So like we met them at the show. We became the finalists on the show.
Nice.
We were supposed to move up, but we ended up getting cut during the finals. Everybody, OT.
It was one of those. All right, so like reality TV, they want to have they pretty much handpick certain people because they want to make the TV show look good. You know what I'm saying? So the ones that they actually casted,
it was some nobodies. Like they eliminated everybody. Yeah, well,
Genesis didn't make it. Like none of these people made it. He called me and we had a conversation about it. Like after they had already picked the people.
Let's just say this: the talent shows be kind of Riggy Jade.
Hey, but you know what's funny? During that time, all right. So Tyga had GED on his shit. We met Gator. We met Tyga. He had GED. At this point, I didn't even know who Schoolboy Q was, but I heard about him running a label.
Right.
This nigga was from Compton. He wasn't even what people think he was.
Who you talking about?
So it was a period of time where Tyga was pushing a market for gangbanging.
Okay.
But he had a California tattoo on him with a red star, and it said CPT on it. It didn't say nothing about Hoover this, Hoover that.
Right.
I mean, all with.
So you saying
that was marketing?
You met him way before when he
was a kid.
He was saying he was from Compton back then.
Yeah, like he was quiet. I mean, he seemed humble and whatnot. He didn't seem like the Tyga that we knew. He was still tatted and stuff like that. But we looking at him and like we didn't even know how young he was. You feel me? He was a kid just getting shows.
Yeah, it was before Gym Class Heroes, before all of that.
All of that,
before
bro.
The tour.
He ended up meeting, like, doing a show later. He was just on a show run trying to get on. So we didn't know anything later until TMZ kind of like put out there, oh, he from Moreno Valley and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
They already had a plan for Tyga. OT, on the other hand, we linked up. OT gave me my first location to really record, because all the showcases we was doing, I didn't even have like an official mixtape. I was still doing shit out my crib from one of the homies crack programs I got.
Right.
Remember my nigga they used to be over there when we did our first couple.
Yeah.
Like
it's like before niggas really learned the game, you know?
Yeah, so but we brought everything that we had to them showcases and got us that far. And then when we met with OT was fucking with us. I told him, we from the same city or whatnot. We bounced off of each other's freestyling, got recorded, and then he was like, yeah, let me get y'all contact. Was fucking with us ever since. He gave me my first studio location out there in like Hawthorne area, right? Where Stars used to be at.
Yeah.
And
we were just talking about that studio with Compton Menace when he was here.
Yeah, you talking about Chef.
Yeah, Chef. Shout out Chef. So we was all over there. We met Menace over there. And
yeah, we talked about it on the show. We had this definitely.
Yep,
a lot of love, a lot of
nigga making it all facts now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's timelines with that, because during that time we met him a night, like I think it was like a night or a couple nights before he got into it with Fody.
Oh yeah.
It was like, damn, this nigga humble as fuck. Like,
and then the next thing you look on the internet and it's the biggest squabble at
hey, he didn't go doin, man. Yeah. He didn't go down. So
yeah, that was some of that good old LA beef history right there.
But yeah, it kind of like panned out how it did, because I looked at all the little studios and holding the walls and shit like that as like practice. Not saying that they are, but we went from my house to a hole in the wall to an actual studio to another better studio with better quality.
That's what you call paying your dues.
You bounce around when you start meeting different people, you gotta networking.
You want to start in the chilling circle. Just imagine y'all would have started like that all the way in Interscope.
I tell you, bro, it's a dude that I met on Twitter back in the day, and he had a spot over by LAX. Remember Philly?
That's shout out to Philly. That's who I was talking about. Like, nigga, he gave us our like official. He gave me my first official single, like, that I used for the
that's when niggas
for the
definitely
show.
Start getting serious, when niggas start having singles and shit.
Yeah, like that was I did an epic song with that nigga. I did the fucking the right.
I'm gonna tell you about a show. I don't know if you remember that we did. So no, damn near everybody that know me know I used to work at Red Lobster back in the day in Lakewood.
Cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar Bay biscuits, man.
Yeah. Everybody remember me from that. Like, if they see me, they like, damn, that's the nigga from Red Lobster. Like, that type of shit.
That part.
Well, back in the day, it was a bartender that used to work there, Mexican cat. I forget his name, though. but he was real cool. And once he found out that I rap, he was just like, "Hey, yeah, man, my peoples, they putting a show together with the Far Side."
Oh,
and
nigga.
that shit was like kind of tripping to me because, you know, like you grow up listening to certain people,
Yeah,
certain
Far
groups.
Side is real hip
They
hop.
legends.
real
They
hip-hop.
legends.
Bro, we opened up for the Far Side. Like,
me,
on a
Cam,
random, you know, just somebody giving us a plug because
me,
they
Cam, his brother, and Alpha Red.
TB was with us too, I think, back then.
He was. Like,
Yeah, I fuck with the good Far Side. I got interviewed on Far Side Radio.
man,
I met them on
it's gonna be a lot of shout outs on this.
That
list.
was back in like
on one of the
07.
tours with Slink Johnson at the Novo recently. Not too recently, but recently though. Yeah, not compared to 07 and shit though. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep on taking us down that timeline, man.
So yeah, like after getting into that studio over there, shit low key slowed down just a little bit because I wanted to get my funds right. I wanted to drop my first mixtape, and
Gotta have that budget.
yeah, so I found out that Joe Moses, I've been holding that one back. All right, so I found out Joe Moses would record at Chef Music a lot. Like I seen the little posters, all the little photographs on the wall. So I was like, man, I got this nigga contact like a while ago. We ran into each other at Skate Depot in Cerritos.
Right.
And got his contact, told him, you know, I do music, this, that, and the third. And he knew OT. Nigga, we happened to go to the I Stunt video shoot when OT
Jackie
got
Chan.
signed.
Yeah.
He got
The
signed.
big one. Shot the first one.
Yeah. So he had got signed.
Hey, Young, you was there too.
I was.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we all was at the night on the
That's
91.
when he got signed to 50 Cent and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the nigga got signed to 50, and he had the Row Music doing the remix on the 91. Everybody that was locally doing they shit at the time, like nigga, they was there. So this nigga pull up, and he told me that me and you we gonna shoot this single. We gonna drop this single. I was like, all right, solid, cool. And he wasn't charging shit back then. I think he charged me like $500 or whatever. So I was just like, all right, cool. I sent it to him. So I'm waiting. No single come. I dropped the mixtape, and I was waiting on this single, and he said that the producer or some shit like that got locked up. He got booked or whatever. So I ended up having to do the single by myself. The single was, at the time, it was on my first mixtape. It was called Girlfriend. And I was like, well, fuck it, man. I already done dropped this money. Instead of me working on focusing on a feature, I'm going to focus on a DJ. So I ended up said, fuck it, I'm not even going to get no artist on there. I ended up fucking with Charisma.
Yeah, I remember around that time.
And I was already irritated with a lot of shit. I was like, hey, man, I don't even know if these motherfuckers even actually answer they IGs. So I just put a message out there. I said, look, I got a business proposition. I wanted to know if I got some good music and I want to do business, like, would you send me a response if I got some good music? Like, if I don't got no good music, you ain't got to send me shit. She responded immediately. As soon as she heard the songs, she was like, what's your info? I gave her the email. We was cool ever since. She was like, do you need any assistance? Like, she was helpful.
That's right.
I ain't had that, like, from other people. Everybody else that was claiming that they was locally hot and shit, they didn't give a fuck about West Coast artists. They wasn't trying to fuck with us. So the only person that fucked with me was, at the time, it was OT. He gave me the studio. I ended up fucking with G Malone at my barbershop through his producer. The nigga heard the portion of the mixtape before I finished it and said, hey, if I could mix everything that you just played for me down like 10 times better, would you leave where you're at to go to this place? Because I was already getting frustrated with production over there. I felt like they was fucking my shit up. And I told Cam that shit.
Shout out to Tommy, man.
This nigga Tommy mixed my shit.
Yeah, Tommy Cole.
He introduced me to G. He introduced me to Head. DJ Head, shout out to DJ Head.
Everybody was Blue Division back then for sure.
All of that. Chuck Dizzle, like, and then I find out that he fuck with my boy Curtis King, aka Dewan.
Oh yeah.
Like me and that nigga went to high school together.
That's what's up.
So
man.
so
King
me and him
doing
got
shit.
me and him got history because me and him freestyled together. We linked
You
up.
dropping a lot of good names.
Yeah, like TB know that nigga. TB and them niggas actually was rapping together before we was. Like
Yeah, I know Curtis King. That's my guy.
yeah, so
He like IE rapper to me.
yeah, well he
I see
really
him
a
in
Carson nigga, but
Okay,
you know.
put me up on game. Yeah, I used to see him always
Yeah.
when I used to go to the 909 and do shows
Yeah, so
out there.
yeah, no, he had a crib in Carson. My boy sent me over there. We did some freestyles and shit. He told me during that time that, you know, I'm gonna change my name from Dewan to Curtis King.
Yeah, I ain't even know him about that Dewan.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah, and
Take us back on my boy Curtis King, Dewan. I'm gonna put it in the comments how I see.
yeah, man. Nah, like so I got my shit mixed down. I finally dropped my first. So 2007, I met OT. During that time, I think I worked on a mixtape for about a couple years. I think I didn't drop anything until 2012 officially, like anything. A whole mixtape officially done. 2012, I met Charisma. 2012, I dropped the mixtape, and Tommy was my official engineer for all of that shit. I ended up putting out that Girlfriend song. That shit blew up on Dat Piff, and then we went back into the studio, and then I start linking up, getting more singles pushed out with Charisma. And even though I didn't get the Joe Moses feature, I ended up working with his producer later on for my second mixtape, which was the Overdose. The first mixtape was called Mac Game Proper.
Okay.
And
Macking on them, huh?
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
What was the second? What was the second tape called?
It was called Overdose. It was pretty much, we was more on some party and like living life, like enjoying life type shit.
that part.
Maybe a little too much, but that's pretty much what it was. But I ended up getting a feature from Glasses off GP. Like the nigga walked in, heard a song, and it was kind of like the same kind of effect. Like I didn't get Joe. I was trying to get Ty during this time. Ty was actually coming to our studio, and he had just
Talking about Ty Dolla Sign.
Ty Dolla Sign.
Okay.
Ty Dolla Sign at this time, this is going on 2013. He just dropped Paranoid, and that shit started buzzing. He put out a message to people saying like, man, I'm doing features, I'm clocking features. Most of the people I was getting in contact with, they was sending these messages. And this was during the time that nobody was talking about bots and all that shit. So, but if you knew that like niggas was still doing that shit.
So way back in 2013.
Yeah, bro. So you thinking you hollering at a real official, and whole time it's a whole artificial copy page. But this was the real legit source. He was like, yeah, I'm doing this, hurry up. I'm doing it before I get signed. So I tried to push it through, but with him, I didn't pay anything. It's just it was one answer, one response, but after the deal signed, I guess that was it. It was over
Cut
with.
off all the features.
Yeah, so but during this time of that first mixtape, it was all damn near almost all rap. The second mixtape, that shit forced me to do the R&B lane. I didn't have no hook, so I had to do the R&B lane.
He had to make his own hooks.
So the nigga G Malone came in the studio during the recording of this song called What That Mouth Do.
Uh-oh.
And
Y'all was in there having fun, huh?
that nigga said, "Cuz hit a high note."
Off that good Balfory.
Yeah, the nigga said, he said, "I'll be right back." He said, "You got space on there for a verse, cuz?" I said,
I'm gonna play that for you after the show.
For sure, put me up
Yeah.
on game. I might have heard it. I remember, but I was
"Nigga,
around back then.
you was on that project on the
Oh yeah, on the song with me.
Yeah, that was that project.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember the. I think that studio was called DMC Squared or something like
Yeah.
that.
Signal
Yeah.
Hill.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
We shot there was a lot of videos going down at that time.
Yeah.
A lot of artists was moving around through that motherfucker. That was a good time for the West.
Yeah, man.
Shout out G Malone.
Like, it was so many people coming.
I nigga then finally took a little sip of that mimosa.
Oh,
man.
nigga, we ain't
Go ahead.
even toasting, nigga.
Hey, you know what?
Nigga, I was about to ask for a refill.
Matter of fact, pull out that thing that you got.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all didn't even
Intermission.
know. Tomorrow is Cam's birthday. 5/13 is 5/12 when we shooting this. It'll be next week when y'all see this. But my boy KEYZ is real family. He done brought that white Remy out, man.
Yeah, man. A special occasion for the homie,
pop
man.
that motherfucker. What you set it down for? This ain't no.
I mean, shit, it's his birthday,
well,
man. You gotta pop
then,
it,
sir.
bro.
Put the camera on you and say something to the folks, man, and pop that joint,
I
man.
appreciate
Yeah.
y'all.
We don't
My
need no
good-
cup for that. We taking a swig like we used to back in the day out the
Man.
year.
My good peoples, you know, appreciate y'all. for
Another
everything
year
that
around the
y'all
sun,
do.
man.
Oh yeah.
This nigga all cool and shit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, too cool for
Turn
school
the fuck up
ass.
for one day then,
Yeah.
church.
You know, I caught a whiff as soon as I
Ooh,
picked
yeah,
it.
as you should. That nigga got the big bottle too. He plan on you feeling in your kidney.
Hey, man.
Huh? You feel me? Nigga try to make you feel it in your kidney, church. That part.
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's why we start off with mimosas, cause yeah, that white Remy.
Oh,
Is
go ahead.
I know it's definitely on you, brother. You brought it. You hear me? Click it over here,
Fuck
man.
it,
Let's
fuck
see
it,
what
fuck
he
it.
talking about, man. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a real swig. That pot.
That's what it tastes like.
That's what it
Okay.
does.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, the church member.
Okay.
Man.
That's my first time. That shit go. That shit got some.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know. I still put Remy over Douce and Hennessy.
Hey, I might
So
do
the
that.
white Remy is probably even a little bit better. Hey, you wanna touch and agree?
Go
man?
ahead.
This is behind the scenes. We got Yoda in the back. Y'all don't know he always be getting footage. One day he gonna drop it. You know what I'm talking about. Until then,
He gonna
just
drop
GM
that
that
down
nigga.
to the-
Oh
This shit right here. What champagne
Hey,
is
check
that, man?
it out, man. You see, I got that thing twisted so they can't see, man. I show you off camera, man.
Man, oh, okay.
That's a cool little blend.
Nigga,
huh?
I thought that was Moet you had
Hey,
at
man, you know what I'm
first.
talking about? Yeah, as you should. You know what I'm talking about? It's
Yeah.
how you do it. It ain't what you doing,
got
man.
But yeah, like now, all right. So during that time, yeah, that project, you was a part of it. Cam was, my nigga Streets. I was only fucking like, I came to the conclusion that, man, I'm not gonna get no local hot artists that's signed, but I can get local hot artists or niggas I'm familiar with that I fucked with from day one, and I made sure that both mixtapes I always included every single person's name, the producer,
Giving everybody their credit for what they did.
and made sure that it was somebody that I fucked with, or somebody that like was mutually in the same circle. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was no disrespect to anybody else. It was just the fact that like niggas is too big in LA, and you hear this shit, but niggas we don't talk about it when we get big. They don't talk about how, you know, niggas like you used to go and petition up there at Power because they wasn't playing local artists from the West. Black Friday,
yeah,
nigga.
We actually, let's just
Come
speak
on
on
now.
that real quick. We went up there on Black Friday and protested because they wasn't spinning no LA radio
At all.
They was playing New York. Remember that?
Nigga.
And a couple, they sprinkled in some couple of good artists. You know, Problem was going in, a few good artists.
But not enough, bro.
Not
You
enough.
go.
So fast forward to where we at now.
Yeah.
That definitely had a big impact. It wasn't no DJ Charismas before then.
Hell
so,
no. Like,
Yeah, so shout out to the Black
she was
Friday.
actually, shout out to Charisma one more time, because when it come down to it, she was plugging all the West Coast artists. At one point in time, she wasn't plugging anybody that wasn't local,
Yeah.
or niggas that wasn't at least from the Bay. Like the Young California movement, which I am proud that I was
She's
a part
still
of.
doing it now too. So you
Yeah.
gotta give her respect from way back then. And now.
Yeah,
She
you know.
she keeping her roots. You know
You
what I'm talking
know,
about?
so she the reason why I was able to like push the first mixtape and the second mixtape, but also for a lot of the West Coast artists, when it came down to putting features out, I was able to not only blow myself up, but have niggas asking like, "Yo, who's this?" I had a couple niggas from my shop asking about Cam's verses on my shit. Like,
oh yeah, my nigga Cam had that smooth flow back in the day, like a Larry June or Dom Kennedy way back then.
yeah. So, and then yeah. So when I did that second project, the Overdose, it had more like a melodic theme to it because that was what the era was switching to. But I felt like I had did it before we got into so much of a Drake-ish type of thing,
Right.
where Drake was just like taking over everything,
Killing it.
yeah. So yeah, when I got that feature from
You still want to refill, G?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I ain't forgot about you.
Okay.
You keep on talking.
Yeah.
It's his birthday, so
Oh yeah, no.
we got to make sure my niggas stay on one.
Yeah, no, he good. No, so like when we got that feature from G, after he got his verse on it, DJ Head came in the room, and if niggas that know DJ Head know, if he likes something, he not gonna admit to liking shit. That nigga gonna hit you with the, I don't like it.
Yeah, it been like that forever, man. Cause
Don't plug your shit.
I met him back in 2007 or 2008, something like that. We was doing Club All Stars in Orange County, and he was DJing. That's when Problem first came out with. I'm fucked up. Fucking Glasses had Certified. That's when they was breaking those records
That's
in
when
the
he was
club.
on Deranged.
We got to cheers on this one.
Oh yeah, one time for the one time, man. We gonna just do it for success, man. You hear me?
Yo.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, DJ Head, man. He been like a staple, repping for the West Coast and really pushing for a certain art. You know, I'm not even gonna say
himself the
certain.
Coast Guard, man.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
talking about?
he earned
guard
that
the
title.
coast. Speak on
Oh
it.
yeah, and he got like a good prediction on like what's gonna take over when it comes to that.
He understands music and the times, man. But we was around at the initial homegrown radio days when they was doing it at their house as well.
Yeah.
So that was big for LA. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah, because
for
they
them, everything they got, they deserve. They've been grinding for it. You know?
yeah, because they
And
was
Chuck
doing that
Berry.
shit like right under the studio.
Man, that shit was fire, man. They always they had that good aura and vibe, and it just always translated. And then there was always people in the background. There used to be 20 of us behind the scenes.
Hell yeah.
Every episode, you know.
I mean, but you know that's support. Like that's what real support look like. You
That
feel me?
part.
You don't have to have millions of people. Like
And that's at a time when we don't really have too many platforms. Now it's a lot of different podcasts.
it wasn't even streaming like
it
that.
It wasn't even no thought like that back then. So yeah, you got to shout out to the pioneers and innovators. That's what we do here at the Innovative Culture. You did?
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yeah, so like when we was doing all that shit, a lot of behind the scenes shit that was going on was I was getting buzz off of that one song with Glasses. Then
what song was that? Shout that out so
that
we
was-
can go look it up.
that was that What That Mouth Do.
Uh-oh.
It's on yeah, I think you could put that shit out on yeah.
What That Mouth Do record.
It's on streaming, and I believe it's on YouTube.
Did y'all ever shoot
Yeah.
a video to that thing?
I didn't, bro. He asked me. He was pressing me.
It's
mean, it
never
was-
too late.
You said niggas was talking about it and buzzing. I mean,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
it's
no,
supposed to shoot a video.
Charisma, she genuinely fucked with me to the point where like I was fucking with her before she got her residency at the LA Galaxy,
Right.
Cause she DJs there.
Yeah,
She played that shit there.
yeah.
Like she played portions of my mixtape there. Like when I was getting close to dropping, she invited us to go out to Sam's. I met her manager.
I'll give you one better, man. I remember it was like a Martin Luther King weekend
Deja
or
Vu.
something. We did Deja Vu. My homie was managing at Deja Vu at the time, right there on well, it used to be Deja Vu. It's the Boss Ladies Players Club now.
Let's talk about it.
Wait. So that Deja Vu is players?
That's where it is.
Got you.
So
I gotta go.
Oh yeah, you gotta go.
I'm hollering at my boy. We plug
Yankee
KEYZ with
Doodle.
the show where he do his release at the for his single. He did a single release at the club and he performed it up there. And I think that was like one of those big moments. Definitely that kind of stick in the back of my mind.
One of the accolades.
We brought Welvin out.
Oh yeah,
Weezelvin.
Yeah, my nigga Welvin got the teeth done.
But Charisma came and she DJ, she spun and
You ain't got no bitches.
She actually did 2 shows. Remember the one we had before, like the first one we did before the Martin Luther King. We did one out in Hollywood. It was for me and
So
AV.
You had a good run going, man.
Hell yeah, that one was fucked up though. I had a manager at that time.
Oh, that was Cashmere nightclub.
Yep.
Yeah. I think.
See,
it's
you know the
else
nightclub.
now. I remember.
I don't remember the nightclub name. I just remember, nigga, Charisma turned like a lemon in a lemonade, man. Like, listen, my management that I had that was trying to sign me had me thinking like, nigga, we about to get a deal. Like during that time, like I got all these tracks for one mixtape that I'm just blowing up on my own. They telling me don't push it. They trying to like go behind my back to try and do business with Charisma, but they on some scammy shit. We gonna get into that later, but it just, what happened was we did the show that night at that club. They didn't have no microphones. The DJ that they had at the house didn't have any plug-ins, so he couldn't plug his laptop to their speakers. Charisma was so professional. She had everything that she needed. And she said, don't even trip. Like, I paid her whatever, we discussed. And she said, oh, you good? I got you. She did the whole night. DJs don't do that. Especially, she was at Power 106 during this time. Like, nigga, she could have got a bag.
For sure.
She didn't hit me with a bag. She didn't do none of that crazy shit,
kept
bro.
it loyal.
Man.
Speak on that, man. People need to hear about that.
She came and told me that my management was like, she asked me questions like, hey man, is this coming from you? I just needed to hear from you first. I'm like, nah, what we discuss is what we discuss. I didn't tell them anything about taking money from your pocket to reinvest in anything. That's what they was trying to do. They was running Ponzi schemes behind my back, and she came and told me. Everybody that was trying to do business with me locally to wherever, they was trying to like get involved, but they didn't have no real set plan, and these motherfuckers was gonna wind up getting hurt. So I made an announcement before I even dropped my project, like, man, I'm distancing myself from them. I would do business conversations with my boy Cam, because by this time me and him then already did tons of showcases, so we already heard like the little bullshit that's been happening. We just never dealt with management. But every time a contract was involved, I was like, hey, Cam, what you think about this? What you think? And yeah, man, he was like, yeah, you want to do it? I don't think you should. And I went with my gut. We ended up dropping this shit on our own. I got the homie's brother who was managing Slim 400 to help market my shit on Hot New Hip Hop. And we dropped right around the same time. I could call this an achievement. I don't give a fuck. But, like, nigga, I dropped right around the time Rick Ross, I think, dropped his Black Bar Mitzvah mixtape.
Right.
His shit flopped.
Damn.
But for some
shit went crazy.
So we both hit around the same. We both did like 40 in a month. 40,000 in a month. But the reason I call it a success is because, nigga, Rick Ross been out since, what, 2005?
Right.
Or you did the same numbers as him.
Yeah.
Right.
Not nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I rode that success because I was able to hop on from those platforms to doing shows with Pookie, Effing Rude, working with a couple artists in All Money In. Shout out to All Money In. I was able to get my mixtape over to Black Sam back when it was the Sloss and Tees. I told him, I got a couple of homies local that support. I've been supporting you for a while, and I'm an artist, trying to do my thing. I got a couple mixtapes. He's like, oh, this you? I said, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna show you love, man. You got your shit put together. So he let me put my mixtapes in his Sloss and T-shirt spot.
Sale.
Yeah, like
that's what's up, man.
So ever since then, I said
he was getting some good love out here.
Yeah, bro. I would see Nipsey up there, at the place, but I didn't want to be one of them people.
Well, give us a good story about something when you seen Nipsey. What type of feeling and vibe you got from him?
I mean, it was a respect thing. I mean, every time I seen him, it was more like a head nod. Like, it wasn't no bad shit. It was more so I kept a cordial response with his brother because I seen him a lot. Like the homies.
But he was tapped in with Black Sam.
Yeah, he introduced one of my boys over in the 50s. Introduced me to Nipsey and his whole little music and all that shit back in like 09 when I was going to college out in Elko.
Right.
He was from 40s.
Right.
His brothers and them was also from around the way. They would frequent the Sloss and Tees back when it said Sloss and Ab up there.
Yeah.
And you got to get buzzed in.
The original joint.
Yeah. We go over there and I still got my Marathon shirt where it just say Shockaware on the back. I'm going to rock that shit forever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, classic.
Nigga, that shit was $45. You think I'm throwing it away?
Hell no.
Like, nah, we go up in there, he always be out in the front posted, you feel me? He just be like on some, respectful, but his brother be like, hey, yeah, y'all come in, y'all good. Everybody else got to get the whole treatment because you a nobody or you look weird or something, but nah, man, he showing us love. We going in there, we respectful, we do our thing, we bounce. Man, like, I brought my baby mama down there. She wasn't on no crazy shit, no thirsty shit. She was like, oh shit, that's Nip. I was like, man, go take a picture with him or something. Like, I'm good. Like, he was cool, man. Like, I just, in my mind, I said, man, I'm not at that level yet to even try and have a conversation with him.
You was just trying to pay your dues and get your bars up, so when you did, you could step to him and it be right.
Bro, I remember me and him going to video shoots and shows that y'all was having, opening up, thinking like, man, it ain't even that type of party yet for me to even. I ain't never been one to kind of like overhype somebody unless it's one of the homies. Like if it's Jay-Z, then that's different. If it's like Nipsey or whatever, Nipsey, I got high respect for him, but I was just like, nah, man, I got to get to that level. I'm getting my practice in because one day I'm gonna fuck with him.
Yeah.
I low key regret that now because circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Because I ended up working with a couple of his artists.
Yeah.
I know damn, man, your boy, man, his brother, he got a brother,
You talking about Killer Twine?
Killer Twine brother. I know I met his brother, like, nigga came
Dirt.
Yeah, like he came to my crib and we chilled and he was rapping, telling me he was doing his little rapping thing. But like I met everybody else, but I never got a chance to have that opportunity to like really have a sit down with Nip like that. So I kind of regret that.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, sometimes you just look at people like they're gonna be around. And Nip
I
was
think that's what
definitely
it
somebody
was.
who I thought the same thing as well. So.
I think that's what it was, cause like the homie called me, like I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. I'm at the shop when I get the call that it happened, and yeah, bro, I didn't believe it. Because I had just went up there to the clothing store to get the Victory Laps album.
Yeah,
like I went straight up. Like I said, after Sam had showed me love, I said, bro, I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna support whatever the fuck they doing.
For sure.
You know. And when that shit came out, I wasn't gonna wait in line, but I'm still gonna go up there and get my fucking poster.
Yeah.
So, I came up there, I'm thinking like, yeah, everything's solid. Man, I go up there that day to get my shit, and the police is on me already, like leaving that place. So, you mean to tell me that just a random day, when the police is just out there, y'all niggas wasn't out there when that shit was going on? Like I was like, nah, man, I don't believe that.
Oh yeah, you saying basically when you put off, the police just be sweating everybody leaving.
Hell
so all
yeah,
of a
bro.
sudden now he gets shot and ain't no police around you.
Nobody.
Like, that's weird.
That's weird as fuck, bro.
Got you. I hear what you saying.
Like I've always been there, and it's always been one unit circling that bitch. When I got out my shit that day, just to walk in the store, them niggas roll their window down. They in an all tinted black car.
You talking about like crash?
Yeah, bro. They looking at me and they're like, oh, this ain't nobody. And they roll their windows back up and they just like slowly dip out. But they doing shit like that 24/7. All of a sudden, there's no cops there and Nipsey get hit. When the homie sent me the message and shit, I'm like, I don't believe that, bro. So, It is what it is, man. Rest in peace.
Definitely rest in peace, man.
Cause
Long live Nip the Great.
yeah, man. But no, I mean, all in all, bro, like we got several stories and situations, like when it come down to it, like with my whole mixtape thing, it just opened up a whole a lot of opportunities for me. Cause like now, like with from the shows, the little bit of the shows that I did, I saved a little bit of that money, man, and I started my own little record label back in like 2020. Like after that whole little situation.
What was the name of it?
I call it KEYZ Safe. I still got it. And
How you spell it?
CSEA, like the ocean.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Because I'm from the
Long
east side,
Beach,
from
yeah.
Long Beach. You feel me? We got a whole little community, whole
And,
lingo.
You know, let me just speak to the people in the back. You know, like it's always dangerous when you see somebody. So you know, you never know what's gonna happen. So when people leave each other, you know, usually people just say bye or see you later. And you know, in the ghetto, niggas be telling a nigga to be dangerous and then be safe. And then you know, since they been from Long Beach, all Crip City, home for the water, they tell them to see safe. So that's what he mean by.
And I'm gonna coin that one right there by saying I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I was one of the first niggas to say, you know, it's a Crip City, because for a long time niggas really looked at Long Beach as questionably nothing happens there. Like Lakewood. Yeah, bro. Like get that shit up, get up out of here, man. I need a lot of niggas to do their history. Don't look at it like just South Central is the craziest. Like shout out to all my niggas in South Central and LA area, but Long Beach is its own society. It's its own culture. It's a lot of fucking talent, you know, cause nigga, all the shows that we done did together, sure, where it's been everybody from the South Bay area, like
yeah, I
Carson,
basically started
Pedro.
rapping when I was in Long Beach, so I know basically the whole Long Beach rap scene.
Yeah, bro.
Then I moved back to LA, then I got cracking back in LA rap scene. But yeah, I got love for all my good Long Beach people.
Yeah.
So when I say I represent LA County, I include Long Beach as part of LA County. So
yeah, like
all the way from Pomona, I think, all the way to Hollywood is LA County, all that in between. That's what I'm talking about.
hell yeah, like
So yeah, I didn't fuck with all my good Long Beach people. Like Long Beach got different sides. It's a west side of Long Beach.
Yep.
It's a north side. It's the east side.
Yep.
I don't think y'all got a south side of Long
that
Beach.
would
do y'all?
that would be
Downtown.
Nah. Downtown is downtown, but you got that would still be considered like the east. But south would be like Seal Beach area. Anything that's going.
Okay, put me up on that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
never
like
heard nobody say that.
Cal State,
I'm from
yeah,
the South
like
Long
all.
Beach. I never heard that before.
We'll say, well, they won't necessarily call it that. They'll just call it Seal Beach or Sunset Beach, Mother's Beach,
all that type of area.
Yeah, all the rich shit. All the rich.
Y'all where the money at?
Yeah.
They don't even give a fuck what you call it.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be able to come over here for too long.
Fuck no.
They'll call and say, I don't think this dude lives over here in his car, and they gonna come get you from over there.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, cause I used to sell over there. And
you talking about selling CDs, right?
Nah,
You know
man.
what I'm talking about?
No,
Yeah, yes.
Nah. Shout out to them. Well, yeah, but no, them
Got you.
Them
Okay.
old white folks over there, man. They not worried about us. Like, one thing that surprised me about Long Beach, bro, is how racist it is when it comes to white folks. Yeah, we got racist people,
Right,
because that's a politics. But when you talking like white racist, nah, bro. Like, we brought them together.
Yeah.
We brought them together.
Gotcha.
Lakewood though, that's a whole different ball game, because it's a lot of people that are in that community that's like sheriffs and police and stuff.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers might be from Lakewood and then they move over there, and that's where you get racist stuff that you see on the news.
Gotcha.
Or whatever. But nah, man, like, it's just rich folks. Like, they know you either a crackhead or you rich. You feel
Fuck it. That's it.
Yeah.
Damn. You either a crackhead or you rich.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you don't belong here. Like, nah, nigga, you got lost.
That's it. Don't worry about it. Hey, you walk back that way, they'll help you get back up out of there.
Yeah, they'll give you grace. You feel me? They're not
That's
gonna
a good
call the
word.
police. They'll give you grace.
That's a good word right there. Give a nigga grace. A little space and a little grace, you can go far.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, man, it's talent in the beach, man. Like all my niggas, man. Like, from the Long Beach movement to niggas that's starting their own little waves now.
Let's go on and shout out some of the good people from Long Beach that's talented, because sometimes we just leave it open as talent in the beach, but when we got a good platform, we might as well use it, man. Go ahead and shout out some of the talent that's in Long Beach. For
sure. All right, we was talking about it earlier. I gotta shout out my nigga DC Young Gutter, aka DC Gutter.
Right.
That's my boy. I'm gonna talk about him in a second. My nigga, the Cold Flames. Niggas don't remember Cold Flames.
I remember them.
Yeah,
they cracking back in the day with the skinny jeans. And
shout out Dash.
They had a song, matter of fact, that was popping on the radio.
The Kiss Me.
There you go. Now you want it. Yeah,
but my boy Dash actually.
They had the hair dyed and shit.
Yeah. He became a producer, so he producing now. He do a lot of production. He did a lot for Tyga.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, that's the same type of sound actually.
Yeah,
right.
He like during that whole little wave, the Rack City and all that. He was on that production shit. So, and we worked with him, me and my boy DC Gutter. So yeah, shout out DC, shout out Dash, shout out Tayup Third, Savvy Third. You feel me? Even though they from Insane and whatnot, it's all love. You feel me?
Right.
Like I fuck with everybody that fuck with me.
Yes,
like
sir. I
don't have no personal beef with no sides, even though I choose mine, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Twilight, man. I've been waiting on him to drop.
Yeah, King Twi, he done came home. He just going crazy.
This nigga goes nuts.
For sure.
So, Northside homie, Vince Staples, man. Like,
For sure.
Vince is
He's like part of the culture now.
He's a legend.
Sure.
He's a Northside legend. Shit, J Ham, when he get out, he gonna take over, man. He a young nigga, man. He made a mistake, but he's nice. Like that, he probably would have been like one of the next biggest young artists. But yeah, J Ham, shout out to him. Free J Ham.
Free him.
Yeah. I don't know any too many new young artists. Shout out Bam. We had Bam up here before for an interview.
My boy Bam, yeah, I fuck with Bam.
Trifling from the city.
I've been here. I know. I've been seeing him going crazy too.
Yeah, shout out Trifling, man. East Side, you feel me?
With all the face tats.
Yeah,
man.
He
got dope music.
That nigga got Atlanta. He has
it on lock.
He got Atlanta.
Put me up on game.
Atlanta. He fuck with it's a nigga from the Bay Area that he fuck with heavy, man. That nigga that had that song. Hey.
Why you trying to talk this way?
Yeah. He linked up with him. Yeah. So
I think I can't remember his name.
I
just was banging that shit too. I know this nigga name.
Yeah, the nigga had
Y'all
like
know that song. You can.
He had a
that
summer.
up.
He had a summer. You feel me? Like, yeah, my boy Trife linked up with him. But yeah, man, like it's talent. But yeah, with me and my boy DC, man, we did a couple of songs or whatever on like just they were for his project. I after doing my mixtape and
you been going crazy with the hooks.
I just decided I wanted to do hooks.
Yeah.
After the whole situation of discovering like, damn, I can't get these features how I want them, or I can't get them on time. I had to
I'm gonna go
get back to the basics.
I'm gonna be the feature man.
That part.
Whether it be rapping or writing. That's how I ended up landing a situation with working with All Money In artists. They got a section out in Covina, and I think at the time, Pac-Man had a studio out there,
right?
And a couple of his artists, it was homies from outside that way.
Yeah.
We had a mutual connect, and they wanted to, do music for a long time. And I was just coming off of my last mixtape, and I was linking up with a couple artists from the Bay Area off of just the buzz. I started getting buzz out there, heavy. Shout out to the Bay, by way of Charisma on that one. But I did a hook for an artist out up north, and I asked him, is it possible if I can use this song? You know what I'm saying? Because he hadn't dropped his mixtape yet, or whatever his project was gonna be. So I asked him, could I use that? He said, yeah. I sent it to them niggas, and they did it. They did the song, but I didn't know that they was gonna do a show with Nip. So they plugged me, and the homegirl that linked us in, the mutual friend, she shot me the video footage. I got it on my IG from the Santa Ana Observatory.
Damn.
Where they,
back then.
yeah,
That's fire.
where I'm on the hook. I'm like, oh shit.
That's fire.
And it's niggas from All Money In.
Let's talk about that though. We ain't even talk about the shows. So like artists niggas open for. You feel me? See, so you mentioned Pookie.
I'm gonna need you to help me out.
No, but you mentioned Pookie a little bit, right? So
Yeah.
let's start right there. So getting tapped in with him, because when he was here, I brought, I mentioned how I met him.
Yeah.
And you was the reason for that. It was based off of a connection that you made with him, where you was doing shows. He had these opening slots for these big name artists, and this was before Charisma, I believe, right? Or was it at the same time?
This
had
all
the
had
project dropped yet?
all this had to have been around that time where I didn't drop just yet. You feel me? I don't think I dropped anything just yet, because
Right.
all the shit I was doing was promo. I didn't even realize I was doing it like that. I just was like worried about the budgeting thing. The whole time I was worried about the budgeting, and I didn't have no date. I ended up realizing I was gonna have a date when I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop it on my birthday. Why not? You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
That shit
Good way
actually
to
worked.
celebrate, yeah.
That shit actually worked, because everybody was hitting me up saying happy birthday any fucking way.
Take this here with you, man. Play this for you.
Come on now.
That's right.
Like, that shit worked, because she said, hey man, I need you to, it's your birthday, come to the strip club. We got a table. Nigga, I go to Sam's. Mm-hmm. She's DJing Sam's. I go with TB. Mm-hmm. Me and TB get a table right next to Dom Kennedy and fucking James Harden and Joe Moses. She shout me out and say, happy birthday, young Savage KEYZ. Da, 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 da. Plays my song. Bitches go crazy. I come home after, because it's already late.
Crazy.
That's how we're going to do that.
Bitches go crazy. After that, man, I come home. It's already like past, like it's all about to be another day and shit. Nigga, the mixtape dropped, and that's when the numbers start shooting up the roof, bro. I'm mad for so many reasons, because I'm like, fuck, why did I have to drop without a visual or anything? Like I had graphics, but I had no visual. So, and me and him been having these conversations about a lot of projects, that even the song that me, you, and him did, bro, where we could have easily did a visual.
Yeah,
So
but it's a lot different now, man. Niggas know the game. You can like plan for your rollout, your timeline, how you want to do it. Back then, niggas was still learning what the process was to even be able to create a system like that.
Exactly.
So it's all there now, and a lot of these,
these niggas was gatekeeping, and we didn't realize what gatekeeping was, and now we see it. Like,
yeah, a lot of shit is just self-explanatory now. It's just out there, public information, to where it's all about what you do with it.
It's like a different rap game now.
Yeah.
Back then it was like we was just trying to figure it out, but now it's on you to figure it out. All of the puzzle pieces is out there.
But to the shows, the big show that I remember KEYZ got excited about, he called me. He's like, hey man, niggas about to open up for Boosie.
Oh damn.
oh yeah,
And I'm like, nigga, what?
Ooh, badass.
shout out to Boosie, man.
How
like
was that show?
nigga, that was the best night of my
Observatory.
life, bro.
Oh my life. Fuck
Of my
it.
life,
Talk
man.
about it, man. Let's
Like,
hear it.
I was on stage with the nigga. I felt pretty good. It was
nigga
a great
just
night.
can't. Boosie just got out of jail, bro.
Oh, it was super lit.
Nigga, that was, listen. So I had two shows. I had that one, and then I did the I Love McConan. This nigga outbeat I Love McConan by like a whole theater. It's two theaters in there.
Yeah.
So this nigga had both of them. Like, how you fit so many bitches in, so many niggas in one club, and then you fill them out to a whole nother club, and there's no way that they can see you. Like, it's a whole stage block, and they don't give a fuck.
They just want to be in emotion.
Nigga, I never seen nobody hanging off a banister.
Oh, yeah.
Off the corners.
They took them banisters down.
They did.
Yeah.
That's Wait, so there's no more
Shout out
upstairs.
to them niggas from
I know,
Riverside or from the IE that rushed the stage that night.
Nigga, look, listen. So it was a hood, a whole hood came out there. When I mean a whole hood, they brought the nigga in a wheelchair on stage. Like, I'm not saying through the handicap ramp. They picked this nigga up.
Bro, it got so bad. It was so many people running up to the stage with all of they shirts on to where security just had to step out the way. They couldn't do nothing. It was too many niggas.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit was cracking. Like it was
all love.
This nigga brought his mama. He always bring his mama. He brought his mama. Big Ben.
These were some openers.
Big Baby was up there. Damn, what was that nigga name? Matt Barnes was there. And then like everybody from the city. It was so many niggas from Louisiana, Florida. So many females came, bro. Like so many people.
It was an experience, definitely.
That's
like
fire.
Man,
that's dope.
Man,
it's just dope to hear somebody say that was one of the best days of my life too, man.
No, it was one of the best shows. Nothing crazy happened. Like,
nah, it ain't gotta be crazy. It's just the vibe, the energy, being around somebody who you look up to.
It was, yeah, bro. Like it was some shit. It was a beautiful night, man. It was a very beautiful night.
All right, man. Let's get into some of these good questions we be asking folks on the show, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit. Say some shit.
What song made you fall in love with hip hop?
Damn.
Yeah, I said some shit. That part.
It's got to be a Snoop song, bro.
What's one?
Matter of fact, it wouldn't have been a Snoop song. I thought it was a Snoop song. It was next episode. Yeah, that was a Snoop song.
It made you fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah.
You didn't listen to no hip hop records before that?
I did, but I memorized that motherfucker to the point where my mama got mad at me and said, "Oh, so you can say 1, 2,
Oh, that's
3
like you
with
were Functified.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, nigga, like
I figured that.
Yeah, my mom's got mad
when he was riding on that bike on the front when he rolling through the ghetto getting his hair braided.
I'm gonna tell
that was classic.
No, but I'm gonna tell you a fun fact about reason why I answered
3
that.
to the 4.
Nah, but it's another reason why that too. Like I'm a big Snoop fan. I'm for sure gonna always be a big Snoop fan. Reason being is because like I lived down the street from VIP for so long, and
the original VIP.
Yes, but one of the biggest original memories I'm gonna forever have is when he was making that project. When he shot that "What's My Name" video, I saw that shit
as a kid.
Like my dad, my dad's best friend, Godfather, rest in peace and whatnot. They driving the caddy down PCH, nigga. I see everybody. We look up, it's Snoop and all them niggas up there, bro. Like after that, first song that came out was Next Episode, and then What's My Name. Why am I not gonna fall in love with hip hop after that?
It was a lot different too, cause Snoop Dogg was actually from the side of town that you grew up on too.
Exactly.
So you seen him as like a normal person, but he was super big, so it made it that much more like reachable. Like, yeah, I could do this too, huh?
I mean, when I like listened to it, I didn't realize how big it was gonna be, man. I didn't think that I was gonna gravitate how I did. You feel me? Like I fell in love with the music, but I wasn't thinking about doing it. That is it's a difference.
Oh yeah, that came way later.
Yeah, like I had to like really convince myself, like, is this some shit that I want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I ain't know what the fuck I wanted to do with this shit, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, to be able to connect back, and when you did, your favorite person is somebody who you actually seen as you was growing up. You know what I mean?
Oh
too.
yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm saying when as a kid, you just fall in love with the music.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
like
it ain't even about nothing more than this my favorite song right here. And you just play it out, know all the words.
Oh yeah.
All a nigga want to hear is that same song until it just burn it out, huh?
Man, like, I mean, shit. It's crazy. It's a lot of shit that happened. Like normally now, my moms would probably be like, "Oh, this shit on the radio too vulgar." Even she liked that shit, so why not?
Fuck it, yeah, you gotta pass.
Yeah,
certain song niggas bang so much you get a pass, man.
Shit.
So let's go to this then. Who your top 5 of all time, dead or alive? And then who the top 5 you listening to right now if you was gonna slide to Vegas?
All right, that's crazy. You said that. That last one. All right, so for sure I gotta have. Top 5 is gonna be Jay.
Jay-Z.
Yep. It's gonna be Snoop.
Snoop Dogg.
It's gonna be Biggie.
Biggie Smalls.
Yep.
Solid 3 right there. How you gonna end it off with the last 2?
I gotta say Outkast.
Outkast as a group, we gonna put both of them in there, Andre and Big Boy.
Yeah, because they had classes
Come
together.
on, man, for sure.
And
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Exactly.
And then what's the 5th?
Man, the 5th, man. I got it's got to be somebody from New York again, because I like East Coast.
Balance.
Yeah, I like East Coast music.
So, who would it be? Take your time.
I want to say
no pressure.
No, I want to say low key, man. Man, it's gonna be tough. I want to say Fab.
Fabolo.
I want to say Fab.
Yeah, that's a good pick for sure.
I was thinking about Cameron, but I can't do Cam without the whole group.
You gonna edge him out, or you gonna say we're gonna just give you 6 of them? We're gonna say Fabulous and the Diplomats. The whole group.
That's man, because it was a whole era. It was an era and
fly. Talk your shit.
Yeah, it was an era and that shit kind of like influenced a lot of the style.
Now.
Yeah.
That's a bet. Supreme, a lot of different brands blew up.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear the top 5 who you slide to right now if you was on the way to Vegas, man.
I gotta get that first album by Roddy Ricch with the box on it.
Yeah.
Anything by Nipsey. Anything by Nip.
That part.
Anything from the early 90s by Snoop.
That part.
And anything by Jay-Z.
I think you got one more left.
Oh. You sure? Oh.
We got Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, Roddy Ricch.
Nip.
Snoop. Jay. Oh, yeah. You right.
I know how to count now. You know what I'm talking about. You
all right. So and yeah, I gotta go back to Biggie.
For sure.
Biggie helped me a lot with like making vivid pictures and storytelling, but punchlines, and contrary to what weird ass niggas be thinking about the whole fucking the questionable lyrics and shit that we all done fucking heard probably.
Yeah.
At a point in time, I don't think a lot of people heard that shit. A lot of that shit went over their heads.
Yeah.
But what stood out the most is the fucking stories.
Yeah.
And how vivid this nigga could put that shit together. I don't care what nobody said about that.
Like my nigga, the picture from Hardball. The nigga that had the headphones just always listening to Big Papa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saying,
bro.
You know how certain people try to hate on you for picking them for certain stuff he said that could have been looked at as questionable.
Yeah.
You saying, kill all that right here. Let's get straight to the real shit.
Yeah. Like
nobody telling that story like he was.
Yeah, bro. Like I could have easily picked a lot more artists from the West Coast. Yeah. But I'm just gonna keep
seal a deal like that.
Yeah.
All right then. Next thing we're gonna slide into is if you was the podcaster right now, we need you to ask a question to Cam and then ask the question to me if you was the one asking the questions. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to start with Cam.
All right. If I was to ask a question.
Yeah, ask him a question. He got to answer.
Shit, bro. What was one of the wildest situations me and you done been in? Out of all the years that me and you been together and it could be anything.
What do you consider wild?
This motherfucker.
All right,
You gotta be more
All right,
specific.
so let me say this real quick. This nigga Cam is cool as a motherfucker, but he done been in some wild shit. So just when a nigga say something.
I think I'm cool because I keep my cool in wild situations.
No, people when you say they cool, they don't think you ever been in nothing
Oh
wild.
no, I just keep my cool
Okay,
in
gotta
those
say that.
situations.
Now, with that being said, y'all can tell what type of nigga he is when they say give us a wild story. The nigga say, "Well, what kind of wild?"
Right.
You know this nigga
What kind of
crazy.
wild?
We ain't answering that. You just give us a wild. Go ahead.
No, I gotta know. You gotta be more specific.
Ain't no specific. That was the specific right there.
Because
Some wild.
you know, is it like you want to hear like a getting pulled over story? Do you want to hear like, oh, we was at this party one time and this happened? You know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever you
what
think is
type of
wild to
story
you.
wanna-
Whatever's wild.
Because I'm gonna be open and honest. You gotta be specific.
Whatever's wild to you, man.
Right.
It ain't no specific.
All right. Since we talking about specific, then all right. Shit, bro. Damn.
So you making it hard, Cam.
Nah.
Pause. Just to give us any story,
Nah,
man.
so
First one come to your mind.
Nah. All right, man. I'm gonna just remember we got that invite. That crazy party invite.
Okay, so
Oh, he talking about freaky then.
that's what I say.
Okay.
I mean, shit. We ain't got obligations.
They get wild.
I respect it. I just want them. He didn't know if you was talking about gangster wild or what type
We
of
was
wild.
over here and
So
some
you
niggas
talking-
started busting.
Yeah,
You know,
no. He talking about, he leaving that off camera. He talking about freaky wild. So y'all got an invite, a special invite. Let's hear about this, Cam.
yeah, it was for a function, right? And
Yeah.
was it the one in like
In
Gardena?
Vermont area, off of Vermont.
Vermont, El Segundo. So you know that area. What's over there? Tell me what's over there.
Vermont El Segundo.
What's at that? What's that? Well, name all the shit that's at that intersection right there, though.
Oh, it's a gas station. It's a hotel.
Right.
It's a
It's a
Motel.
hotel.
It's a
right?
motel.
a motel. Definitely a motel. You hear me? You could get. Let me tell you this. It's a county building on 120th, and you can get a voucher to that motel right there.
That's where the party was at.
Wow.
Yeah.
The
You done
party
put me
was
on
at that
game.
hotel.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, that's
So
kind of like a
niggas
party.
go to some ghetto shit. We just gonna
as
keep it.
ghetto as it
Yeah,
gets.
we went to some hood shit. Let's just keep.
So
It was
how-
ghetto as fuck. We was definitely in the ghetto.
Oh yeah, everybody from LA.
Nigga,
knows
I ain't
how
never
ghetto.
been to
When
a
you get-
motel with a latch on
if-
the.
Oh yeah, it gets gangster.
On the peak hole, nigga.
The gate is automatic and all that.
It had
so
a
if
latch
you
on
ever,
the peak
if somebody
hole.
tell you going to a function and it's late and you get off the 110 on El Segundo, you might want to ask a few more questions.
Nigga, I seen a straight horse on Vermont and El Segundo.
Yeah.
Like, who loses a whole horse?
Oh, a stray horse.
A stray horse.
Oh damn.
I swear to
Well,
God.
you gotta remember, man, this horse is in the ghetto too. He probably got out and found.
Nigga, but you ain't never seen. Bro, he
Yeah, just running through. That nigga.
running.
Yeah, that's wild. I ain't never seen that one.
Like, I be, man. Anyways, man, we go to this fucking latch on the door motel.
Y'all had a special knock to get in or a keyword to say or what? Y'all had to show them.
Nah,
the
look, well,
or it was really open to the public. Nigga just pull up and unlatch that bitch, you good.
somebody cracked the door, right? So we can't see them yet. They just cracked the door and she's kind of like peeking through. We just know it's a female voice.
Oh, they checking out y'all.
Yeah. That shit smelled. As soon as the door cracked, man, it smelled like straight Marlboro Gold.
Yeah, Marlboros and E&J. That's what it smelled like.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say E&J. You know what? Yeah,
It
it's
smells
not,
like
yeah. I give him some.
E&J.
I give him some quality. I give him some. It's a mid shelf. It smelled like some mid shelf bottle.
Oh, that's that E&J. The
Yeah.
purple little, when they had that little velvet outside thing.
Yeah.
No, that's the that's.
Oh no, that's Royal Club.
No.
Crown Royal. Crown
Crown
Royal.
Royal.
I said Royal Club. Royal
Yeah,
Club.
that's more of that mid. All right.
Yeah.
Niggas
that-
always have like fucking clippers in the bags and shit. I used to see that back in the day.
You ever reach for that motherfucker? It might be an ears ounce in that thing or something.
Yeah.
Like. So what question you want to ask me? Then you could go ahead and we could go ahead and give me your.
I got one good one. When you gonna drop some new shit and when we gonna work together again? Like, cause you said something about hooks. I might have a hook or two before I get up out of here. You feel me?
When you say get up out of here, what you mean by that?
So, you know,
I'll answer all my questions. I got you.
Yeah, so
but you just slid that in there before I get up out of here. Like,
nah. I mean, like, so right now I'm in the process. You know, I had to put a lot of shit on the side, sacrifice a lot of shit throughout all this time of working with projects and doing things. Now, I'm trying to boost my my business. In order for me to do that, I am going into enlistment, and I already didn't start the process. I just passed my ASVAB and
Are you saying enlistment? You talking about the Army?
Navy. Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm gonna be gone for 4.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, bro. Active duty.
You came up with that one?
Active duty, bro. I done did everything that you could possibly do and got out of clean out here.
So you ready to take it up top on them and go to wherever they ready for you to go?
Yeah, like
different in life. Yeah.
Like I put it like this, bro. Like I think all of us in this room
beard
right now.
Gone. They about to shave that beard. You ready?
Beard
for that?
gone. I'm about to cut the
wig
hair
off too.
Oh, but you know I'm gonna do.
Show them you got braids right now.
I
Let's hear this.
I got the dreads. I got the dreads, bro.
Oh damn! You got dreads. So this a real commitment. They fit to whack the dreads.
No, I mean no, but I'm not gonna let them do. I'm gonna have the homies cut me, and I'm gonna save my shit, and I'm gonna do what Lil Durk did. I'm gonna put them bitches back in.
Oh, I heard about that. So it ain't extensions because they.
Yeah, it's my shit.
You made a play.
Yeah, it's not extensions.
This nigga got a play for y'all. That nigga said, "Look at this. I'm going to the Navy, get my little 4 years in, and cut me skee ball in the ghetto, so I got a proper skee ball, not against the grain.
Yeah,
and then you gonna put your hair in a Ziploc, save it up. When you come back, get a little afro. As soon as your dreads start, they gonna connect back, and you gonna be back with the McQueen beanie on,
exactly,
dripping on it like nothing ever happened.
Exactly,
2027,
man,
real fast, like nothing ever happened.
I mean, hell, shit, my daughter practically grown now, so it's like, why not? I couldn't do it when she was a baby. I couldn't do it when she was going to school. So
you always had plans and wanted to do this.
I mean,
was it because of that Cash Money is an Army, better yet a Navy song? You said I want to go to the Navy.
Nah.
That's what's up, man. This a dope decision you making.
I mean, I'm trying to.
You gotta go.
I'm trying to extend my
the Navy
label.
got one of them serious joints where you gotta go play in that water.
I know. I swim. That's how I met my nigga Cam, man.
This nigga. All right, so I'm gonna tell you
jump
how.
Off that mother.
I didn't know this nigga, right?
Met at Lake Elsinore.
Nah, we met this nigga in Bellflower at the park.
I know. Come on, man.
So look,
him and Ricardo.
One day, bro, we see this nigga doing like flips, 360s and shit off the high dive, nigga.
I was a fucking ninja.
This nigga crazy. We like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Like
nigga lost his mind.
Yeah, he had long hair back then. Get out the fucking hair, just be soaking and shit. We like, who the fuck is this
hair
nigga
was for
jumping?
the bitches, man.
Doing fucking all these flips and shit. Didn't nobody know who this nigga was, right? So one day, he just started hanging out with us because it was like, I think maybe 3 or 4 of us. Couple females and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad he brought all that up. I'm gonna clear the airway right now. They was hanging out with me because
y'all the cool. You the cool nigga at the pool.
The bitches levitated towards
the cool nigga.
But those was my niggas though, man. Those were my niggas.
That nigga had to put y'all out there real quick. we had. I'm hanging out with the cool nigga at the pool, man. Listen, you the one doing 17 backflips.
Nigga,
I'm just gonna say I know you. I ain't did one backflip.
He was a little older than us too, so it was kind of like, man,
Okay.
Especially back then, we
had the bitches out there wilding, man. They be on the fucking little horn like, hey, keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, you was getting.
It wasn't me. It was her.
Hello.
You feel me?
Oh, she was digging in that little
you feel me?
Get your hand out my pocket. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. I was the oldest, then it was him, and then we had a younger nigga with us that was like, he was our boy. You feel me? And we all just starting bullshit. You feel
Yeah.
me? Through the city and yeah, we made some shit. We made shit
I was
happen.
playing hide and go get it in the
Yeah, but
water.
I always like to swim. So for me, my pops, he was a Navy
Oh, so
vet.
you ready? Oh, it's all good.
He
You
was
got,
he was a Navy vet. Rest
you got,
in peace.
You got fam already in there or before you that you could go behind and all that.
Yeah.
You got a Navy Federal account or that don't
Absolutely.
even matter? That matters. That shit serious.
No, like I said, I got a whole business. They
Come on,
already
man.
they hitting me up like right now. I'm trying to. I picked up game from Nip, bro. A lot of people don't understand. Like he talked about entrepreneurial shit, but these niggas didn't understand how to make that play happen. You gotta.
Right.
Even if you gotta fucking
You gotta
fail in
sacrifice
business,
some time.
even if you gotta fail in business, bro,
Yeah.
learn how to fucking make a real LLC. That shit'll save your ass, bro. Cause even if you putting a little bit of money into that bitch to keep it open,
Yeah.
nigga, after 3 years, the banks is gonna call your phone and harass you like, hey
They
man,
want to give you a loan.
I hear you're making some money.
Yeah.
You need money for your business.
Yeah.
Like that's all I get.
Yeah.
When I come back, bro, they still gonna be doing that. But guess what? My credit good.
Hey, so you gonna first day out the Navy song like T Grizzly?
Man, first
You hear me?
well, first day out, man, shit, you never know. I might end up thinking about signing niggas. I don't know what I'm
Oh,
gonna
he
end up
coming
doing,
back
bro.
tripping. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you about my new music. Why you talking about
Yeah.
signing niggas and shit? You know what I'm talking about? This
Yeah.
would be a good time to plug. Nah,
Like these chains might get a little bigger, the teeth might get a little bit greasier. You feel me?
I got a new tape I'm working on. It's called Something for the Ghetto. I'm just taking my time with it. You know what I'm talking about? I've been doing it over a different, been working on it. Before I start working with G5, we dropped a tape called 5 p.m. in LA.
Yeah,
So
I seen
got
some of
back-
that.
Yeah, got back to start finish it up. Basically did a project for all the songs I have been working on. We did a listening party. I let everybody vote on what's their favorite song from 1 out of 20.
Yeah.
And then I just made my thing out of the top ones that everybody picked. So now I'm
That's
just
what's
about to
up.
drop it. We just got it mixed and mastering. Make sure the music on point, videos shot, roll out. Summertime, we're going crazy. A lot of dope features on there.
Who you have? Damn, that would have been a good question. Who you have to film your shit, man? Because I know you used to fuck.
Oh man, you know who filmed my shit.
I
Official
gotta,
Juice, man. It's
I gotta ask.
official.
Shout out to the
It's
homie
official,
Ryan, man.
My nigga Ryan Parker, man. You hear me? That's like
Yeah.
a bro, man. He always there. We be chopping it up. We getting the roll out together right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
we shot half of one. We got like 2 more in the works. So we had like 3 ready.
Yeah,
One
man.
niggas press play. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, man. Like, no, I'm happy for you, man. Cause
I appreciate
y'all
it.
niggas you've been doing this shit for as long, even longer than I've been doing it. But you've been having it packaged.
Yeah.
You've been having it packaged for a long time.
Hey
you
man,
feel
if
me?
you're trying to make money off of music, it's a few ways how you can. So
Right.
I like to be right there in my little lane. That's what I need to do. Oh, that's what I need to do. Shows, sell merch.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. It's like,
Do features.
yeah,
You know, all
It's
the little
like-
things that you can make money off of. I be trying to do what I got to do. You know.
facts. Shit, that was the same with when I had did my my first couple projects. Like,
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately for me, it was limited. You feel me? I was just doing the CDs, but all the shit was in the works. I'm back.
Part of the game, man.
Yeah.
You gonna be back soon. You finna tear their ass up, pause, and we gonna keep it going like that, man.
Yeah.
Before we get up out of here, go ahead and give them the drops where they can find you at all your Instagrams,
Yeah.
Facebooks, TikToks, social medias, websites,
Yeah.
phone numbers and things. Hello.
For sure. All right, man. Once again, I go by the name of Savage KEYZ. You can look me up on Twitch at Young Savage KEYZ 20. It's the number 20. You can find me on IG at Savage KEYZ, SAVAGEKEYZ. My Twitter is The Real Young KEYZ. And I want to shout out my Twitch partner, Dead 5K. I want to shout my boys out here, man. Shout out to Young. Shout out to my boy Cool Ass Cam for bringing me, man. I've known both y'all for years, man. So
For sure.
I gotta give y'all back y'all flowers, man. You feel
All right, I
me?
got 2 more things to ask you before you get up out of here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Twitch.
Yeah.
And let's talk about how you got the name Savage KEYZ.
Yeah. All right. So I got the name. Man, it was just being a nigga that this nigga know me for so long and known that I just been a hustling ass motherfucker. Like any type of shit that I was doing, I got the name from some niggas on the East a long time ago. They just called me KEYZ. Then when I became a rapper, everybody put little or young in they shit, so I just had it was young. Gotcha. But it just was based off of just hustling.
Yeah, Savage with the keys on the piano.
Yeah.
I hear you, love one.
Just mixing shit. I've always been on some double entendre type shit. But I'm glad to say I was Savage before 21.
Hello. That part.
You know, a lot of shit that we was doing was Savage before 21.
I definitely heard you saying Savage way before that too.
Yeah,
so we can't vouch that.
But
then
yeah,
the Twitch shit, man. That's like the new wave right now. You locked in. Let's talk about it.
All right. So I mean, I've been on some gaming shit for a minute. Keep a nigga out the way. I had a Twitch, but I never really activated that shit. And when I had got around to doing this whole label shit, I had thought about doing it during the time that COVID happened, because I've only had my label since 2020. Now we 5 years in, my business is booming. I figured, like, why not? So I got a Twitch for the video games. I'll be on the Call of Duty, a lot of the scarier shit, but any new games that like really be popping, and still like the GTA. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to your uncle for being the voice on that bitch. You feel me?
Big Slink dog.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we be tapped in with that. And yeah, my boy Dead is a nigga that I recently linked up with while playing a couple of the games. And yeah, we've been keeping it active. I've been streaming for the past maybe like 2 months.
Is it starting to make money, or is it just right now you still learning the business and working it to the next level?
We starting to make a little bit of something.
That's right.
We honestly, we started getting a little bit of traffic within the first month, bro.
Nice.
It's a shock because how these motherfuckers be doing it. Like, what I'm trying to get into now is I got to get the little camera. You know, the more they see your face when you interact and playing the game, that's gonna bring the attention. So that's what I'm trying to get.
Make them press that follow button.
Yeah,
subscribe,
you know
and all
what
that.
I'm saying. So
that's right.
But yeah, man.
So
every time I play,
you just basically on their game and doing your shit live, letting people see you beat on niggas, or you getting whooped on? Which one is it?
Both.
You get real in the field.
Niggas be cheating, bro.
Oh damn.
niggas be smacking shit, and niggas be cheating. Like,
I say that.
But one thing about it is, like, I interact with the people. So what helped me was during COVID time, when everything was shut down and I was playing, I got interactive with Call of Duty, and I had like a little circle of people.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm still not that good, but I'll be having fun on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, you
get real on that bitch. I'll tell you that. When you playing four of y'all and 3 niggas die and you the last nigga, you know everybody watching you.
Yeah,
that's when it's real, cause you fuck up, they gonna fuck around and don't even pick you no more.
I just barely started getting on Warzone. I know a lot of people play that cause it's free. Yeah. I barely started cause of that.
Up, man. That's where it's cracking at right there. For sure.
So no, I'm on it right now, and we've been winning. Like on Twitch. All
right, drop your screen name and your Twitch name and shit. So.
Yeah, it's Young Savage KEYZ, YUNG SAVAGEKEYZ. Yeah.
And then what about the Twitch?
Number 20. What
about the Twitch stream?
That's
same thing.
Yeah. That's
okay, man. Y'all stay tapped in and loaded in, man. My boy Young Savage KEYZ, man. He fit to go spin real quick and go tap in, get enlisted and things. Y'all heard all of the shit he had cracking, man.
But I will be back though.
Real fast, man. Time fly when you having fun, man. We gonna go and alley-oop this motherfucker to Cam, man. The only nigga that can duck it and take it on home, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show. And subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Hey, we got like certain videos that in here like 3,000, 5,000 on IG. And then when we get to YouTube, it's like getting around 300. So we just gonna keep pressing hard, man. Y'all keep on watching, keep on subscribing, keep on sharing. You know, all the good people's on here, they gonna do their best. We gonna do our best, and we're gonna let it keep it organic, and it's gonna go viral, and then shit, y'all gonna see us all around this motherfucker. Remember, I said it, man. Yes, sir. The motherfucking WB Morning Show, and the WB stands for Wake and Bake. You hear me? Hello.
Waking up, sunshine beams through the blinds. Young LA and cool as Cam on the grind. 10 a.m. hits, I'm tuning in for the fine. Spotify or YouTube, blowing up your mind. WB Morning Show, that's the spot. Fresh episodes every Monday, they hot. West Coast vibes, never miss a shot. Eating up the screen, they serving the plot. Look, hit that subscribe, punch that bell. New content dropping, can't you tell? Last for days, stories to swell. Morning shots, we under the spell.
Innovative.